Yes, I've been hearing a lot about Ellen G. White's prophecy concerning 1844, the great disappointment. Um, they're saying that she invented or she came up with soul sleep. Uh, as a matter of fact, not only the Seventh Day Adventists believe in the soul sleep, Jehovah's Witnesses also believe in soul sleep. And there's other churches as well, like the Church of God, the Seventh Day. I think they're also Seventh Day. Um, there's that I know of at least three churches that believe in soul sleep. It's not something that Ellen G. White came up with. One of the doctrines of the Seventh Day Adventists, which I believe in, is soul sleep. It's totally biblical. It's not something invented like the hell doctrine, or when you die you go to heaven. That's absolutely anti-biblical. Soul sleep comes, I mean, in the Old Testament, there were people that didn't even believe in the resurrection. Okay, nonetheless, a living hell, or that we died in and went to some place. Soul sleep happens when a person dies. The body goes where? To the Sheol. If you know a little bit of Hebrew, Sheol means the grave, which in the New Testament is translated as Hades. Hades is a Greek word meaning the kingdom of death. Where do you think hell came from? Huh? It's the belief of the Greek. It is not the belief of the Hebrew. Hebrews think the Sheol, the grave, is simply under the earth, okay, where you get buried. Good and bad go to this place. Okay? Well, Hades became the hell that we know because it was a Greek doctrine or a Greek tradition. They believed in Hades. I think it was something concerning about the god of the underworld. So just type in Google Hades, okay, and you will find that that's a Greek word and what it signifies. Sheol, on the other hand, means simply under the earth. Okay, that fire place, whatever they call it, that they say that exists, is only going to occur when the judgment occurs. There is going to be a living hell, but at the end of times. There is no living hell at this moment. Many people take the texts out of context. There's a text that talks about something like to be absent from the body is to be present with God. That's the way they interpret it. But what Paul was saying there is, I should have got the text. But what Paul is saying there is that he prefers to be in the presence of God than to be here. Okay, I'll do another video concerning that text. I'll explain it better. But definitely, if you have to study this. Study what's the body, what's the soul, and what's the spirit. You see, soul and spirit are not the same. They're two different things. Okay, the soul, when God created Adam, okay, he gave him the spirit. First he formed him from the dirt, That's what this body is. Then he gave him the breath of life, or the spirit, and he became a living soul. So soul in the Bible, the word soul is interpreted in two ways. Soul and something being alive, or the life, see, or the living. So the soul is the combination of body and spirit. It creates a soul. A living person is a soul. Only a living person is a soul. Every time you see the word soul or life in the Bible, it refers to the soul. Okay, a living soul. Spirit, on the other hand, is something different. Spirit is a wind. If just look for some dictionaries, download eSword. Please download eSword, and you can it's free. You download Bibles, dictionaries, biblical commentaries. Um, there's a lot of wonderful resources in the eSword, and just look up what spirit means, what soul means, what body means. Once you understand that what is the body, the soul, and spirit, you will understand there is such thing as soul sleep. Just to, I don't like to call it soul sleep, but everybody for some reason likes to call it soul sleep. Okay? Because the soul doesn't sleep, the soul just stops to exist. We go that God, Jesus Himself, called everybody when people died, He would say that they were asleep. Paul also did the same thing, called death as sleep. Okay, so do your research. There's another text that comes to mind. That's about the spirit. It says that when we die, the spirit goes to God who gave it, right? But what is the spirit? Research that. Spirit, it's there. Spirit is the wind, the breath of life. Okay? The breath of life, when we die, it goes out of us. Where does it go? It goes to God, who gave it to us. Huh? We breathe the Spirit of God at every second of our lives. That's why we're alive. Okay, pretty much I could define the Spirit of God as oxygen. Scientists will give you a molecular definition of what is oxygen. H2O, but well, it's pretty much spirit is that for me, the word spirit gave me such a clarity in what is our spirit, what is the Holy Spirit, and the concept of spirit is very, very defining in the Bible. So once you study what is the body, what is the soul, and what is spirit, and you'll find out a lot of things. I think you'll go through the whole Bible. So do your research, please, and comment this video, whatever questions you have, and I'll do anything possible to answer your question biblically. I know I didn't use a Bible at this moment. I was a little bit anxious to do this video just to get it out, for you to start researching. Research the definition. Okay, soul sleep is not something that Adventists create, that LGY create. Okay, so soul sleep is biblical, but not as soul sleep, but it defines it differently. But when we die, we stop to exist. We stop to exist. There is no conscious being out of us, right? The Bible does not support it. If you find something that supports the spirit being alive, conscience, out of the dead body, okay, then you give me that text, and I'll talk about it, okay? But the spirit does not exist out of the body when that body is dead, okay? Because once the spirit and the body parts, the soul